We're
Maybe.
live.
Ethan, did you dye your hair?
Do what?
Did you dye your hair?
No, I would just have it up and I actually showered.
That,
Not that I don't shower, but I just showered.
okay.
All right. Well, welcome. I feel like we haven't talked in a while or met in a while.
We haven't.
So, looks like everyone did pretty well with the recommendations.
Yeah, I had to kind of change the focus of the training to more human resource related
That's fine.
and labor union kind of related, simply because problems are the labor unions.
Okay.
Cody, I have you twice.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because I have two of them open. I was trying to open the Google thing.
This is weird.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out.
Let me see if I can get another one there. This is crazy. Whoa. Let me close.
Come here.
There we go.
Okay.
So-
Cody.
I tried to go. Can you see me at all now?
Your screen's black, but
Oh, sweet.
not a big deal.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
There we go. Maybe not. All right, sweet.
There we go.
Apologies.
All right. So, what does everyone think we need to accomplish at this meeting? Any ideas?
I say we should go over all of our recommendations, make sure that they all line up and that they all work together, I guess.
Okay.
And I think the next step would be annotating in the PowerPoint thingamabob.
I agree. I was thinking about it, and I guess each recommendation, it just says that it has to be one source has to be referenced. But I think each of us should do like 2 or 3 for annotate 2 or 3 sources.
Well, no, it shows on here that 10 peer-reviewed scholarly sources on the annotated bibliography.
Yeah, but in the recommendation, you only have to reference one source,
Oh,
if that makes sense.
that does. But are we doing? Does this thing have a video? I thought it was just the annotated bibliography and the PowerPoint.
I was confused about that too because it says orally cite or something, which I assume she just wants us to add audio to the PowerPoint.
Yes. That's what we did over the summer. Essentially, we took turns and, essentially spoke about different things throughout the PowerPoint. You just add the audio in. I assume that's what we did last time.
So I say we focus just on the annotated first, because I think that Powerpoint's going to be kind of a lot of moving parts. We can focus on just that next meeting, maybe.
How many more meetings do we have?
I think just one, right?
Oh, really?
I think.
We might have to put another one in there because
well, I don't think we need a meeting for the annotation because
that's true.
We should be able, I work fairly fast, so within the next couple of days, we each annotate 3 sources. That gets us to 9. And then if somebody has a 4th, that gets us 10, right?
Right.
So if we can get that annotation together using Google Docs,
yeah,
then at that point, we would just have to do the PowerPoint in that meeting, I guess.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think that'll be the easiest way to do it. We'll just decide who's doing what.
Yeah.
I think we could just annotate our recommendations, right? Because we know it the best.
But we have to annotate all 10, right? All 10.
Yeah, but it's 10 between the 3 different recommendations. So if you have 3, if you and Madison have 3, and Emily and Cody Burke have 3, and me and Roy have And then if somebody has 4, do a 4th.
All right, that's easy enough.
Okay, and I guess so everyone do 3 sources for their recommendation between the 2 people, and then also complete the recommendation.
Like the PowerPoint slide.
No, just like what you're the actual recommendation. Like write out, I don't know, ideas of what you would put on the PowerPoint so we can at least just like put it together next meeting, I guess.
Okay.
Not have to, you know what I'm saying?
So essentially, we need to just kind of clean up what we've already done,
Yeah.
get it how we want it, and then make sure we annotate those sources.
Yeah, and make sure there's at least one scholarly source referenced in your recommendation.
Okay. Okay.
Do we just want to have everything built and ready to go so that way on our next meeting we can build the PowerPoint and then immediately make the audio recording of the PowerPoint?
Yeah. Yeah, and we can do that on Google Docs as well, but just the PowerPoint version, so that'll work out pretty easily.
And the way we did the audio thing in the summer is we just recorded our audio piece and then just sent it to whoever was going to actually put the PowerPoint together, and then they can just embed it into the PowerPoint itself, if that made any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did that for the leadership profile.
Oh.
I think Madison whistled at her dog.
Yeah, I did whistle at my dog. Sorry. She was trying to chew up a water bottle.
So should we go through the recommendations?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, Cody, do you want to start since yours is the first on the doc?
I will. I want to. Luckily, see, that's how I had 2 videos come up a while ago, because I was trying to pull it up from the link that you had added for the doc, and it gave me 2 different screens. Anyways, saved it in my notes here. If I can figure this out. Go ahead.
Oh, I got like everything that you put is exactly what I found too.
Okay.
I mean, I have stuff to kind of add in, but not much.
Hey, yeah, I mean, so any thoughts here would be outstanding, because I didn't really know exactly what all we needed to put in here, but essentially do we have to come up with a certain number of ideas or points that we want to make?
I think we just need to have like, okay, in the recommendation of going back to your mission statement, how do we have like a sentence or 2 that describes how we shall do that?
Yeah, so yeah, maybe we can add that in there. I put a couple of things in there on how I think that they can get back to who they are. But I think, yeah, I could definitely add something in there as far as maybe Madison, you can help with that as far as what that actually means.
Yeah, so I guess
This isn't organized at all. I just put some information in here, and then I've got 2 points in here, like train employees through human resources on a quarterly basis to reinforce company missions and goals. And then also said implement checks and balances through surveys to ensure company culture stays intact. Then follow up with data in order to ensure compliance. So I don't know.
I like yours because what I think we can do is we can take yours and make yours the thing that mine and Rory's and Emily's and Cody Burris's feed into.
Okay.
What do y'all think?
yeah, so like act like it's the first step. Like before you look at everything else that needs to be fixed, you need to fix this one first.
Yeah. Get back to basics, and yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, definitely if this is something that they say, but they're not following it.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. And I think that if we could also look at it as if we do improve our customer service and improve our employee engagement with our training, is that going to help us get to the mission statement again? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
So kind of full circle, they all make sense. They're all connected.
You have to connect them. I don't think they can be separated.
Right.
Agreed.
Okay, so my recommendation is about customer service, and I looked at the articles that y'all found, and one was about how they kicked off a passenger for what he was wearing, and another one was about they made someone switch seats because of a religious belief. So I said United Airlines needs to establish policies when it comes to what a paying customer can or cannot wear during a flight and what religious beliefs will or will not be observed. And United must communicate these policies to customers in a manner that they will know about them before purchasing a ticket with United, which will help reduce negative feedback from Twitter, which was their main issue, is people tweeting from the plane, and then their customer service representatives responding and having incorrect information about the situation. So, and I found like 3 or 4 sources that talk about customer service representatives and their personalities, how customer service can generate sales, and then how to reduce negative feedback from customers, which I will relate back to like the Twitter thing. That makes sense.
I like all of that. I think it works. So basically what I heard was United needs to completely revamp their customer service policies.
Right. And so when I looked at their website, their only policies they have to do with airfare and what happens when a flight gets delayed and stuff like that. It's about issues that have already happened and how they fix them after, and it has nothing to do with the customer specifically, like what they allow people to wear or not wear, or what religious like beliefs they will observe or not. Rather, they just look at flight status and stuff like that.
So maybe they need to establish clear set guidelines for what they expect from their customer and what their customer can expect from them, right?
Yeah, like the main thing was to establish policies about what customers can and cannot wear and what religious beliefs they should be expected to be observed and not. But then
I have a question.
Yes.
I was looking at Cody and Madison's. Our United customer commitment explains our specific service commitments so that we can contribute a high level of performance and improve wherever possible. Like, is that stuff below that, is that their customer commitment?
That's their full mission statement.
Yeah, I kind of got it out of order. The commitment is their statement at the beginning, and then after the recommendations, there's the mission and vision, I guess.
Yeah. And that,
Okay, because it seems like from a customer service perspective, they need to make promises to customers to treat them good.
Yeah.
Like, essentially.
That's my point, is it's nothing about the person in general. It's only about flights and things that they can control and can't control, and what we'll do about
the only other statement they even have on here besides mission and vision is diversity and inclusion initiatives, which all that is says at United we drive diversity and inclusion by developing our leaders, maximizing engagement, attracting and retaining talent, and expanding brand awareness. But it still doesn't say anything about customer loyalty or relationships or the way that what they do or don't accept. I guess if you're talking about clothing and religious beliefs and things like that. So interesting.
Okay, I think that's a pretty like.
Now it does say. Okay. Yeah.
No. Go, Cody.
No, I was just reading the first paragraph of their mission statement, but still, it's talking about more about their employees. It's not talking about their customers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So I will focus mine more on just them having to create more policies and.
I think that's a great observation. I didn't even really notice that I was reading the mission statement. So.
Yeah.
I mean, the commitment statement's more towards like their customers, I feel like.
Yeah, but when I was looking at that medicine, even then, it's not. It's not about customer service. It's literally about
their performance.
Yeah. How do they relate? Like, that's not the kind of that intangible customer service issues that they've been having.
Yeah.
So they need to fix that.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't. I think they could definitely add to that. That would give, if for example, if I was going to work for this company, I mean, if I were to read these things, those are things that obviously stand out that are lacking. What do you that's great that you're taking care of the employees and stuff like that. What are you doing for our customers? I mean, they're the ones that are paying the bills. So
How are you going to make people feel special? And
right, exactly.
Why would they want to come fly with you? Which most people don't. So.
And that's where you see airlines like Southwest and stuff like that stand out because they focus more on that than.
Yeah, exactly. So, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll look at Southwest. And
maybe do a comparison.
Yeah, or just see what they say about their customers and stuff like that.
Maybe we could do some comparable data between that, and then if we're able to maybe pull something from their either mission or commitment statement that maybe outlines that versus theirs, and maybe we can show that maybe there's a disconnect here, and this is why.
I'm fairly certain Southwest has something about customer service in their mission statement.
So. Not trying to give anybody any more work here. I just thought that might be a good idea to tie it in.
No, that's a good idea. All right, recommendation 3.
Okay, so we started out with training employees, but when you kind of look at training document, like literature and documentation, it's all about how to make pilots be the safest. And honestly, United wasn't having a problem with that. They're not crashing planes.
Right.
Where they are having a problem is their relationship with their employees in terms of engagement, which engagement is an HR concept, and the way you train employees help them perform better, help them be more bought into the company. So the sources I found really focused on showing that engaged employees perform better. And I actually found one that dealt specifically with an airline in Korea. And then with labor, I found another one that's about the labor agreement, because they just had a labor agreement reached with the flight attendants, because they've been working separately. I don't know if y'all remember that, but like the Continental flight attendants and the United flight attendants haven't been able to work together because they never merged their systems. And so now they finally have a unified labor agreement, and now they're going to be able to train them together. And at this point, it's the opportunity they need to take in order to kind of revamp how they train. And then a better lead, and I'm actually very proud of this because it ties into the organizational leadership class we are taking right now. A better leadership style will help engage those employees. And I found a nice little book. When managers seek to generate deeper, more organic relationships with the company, employees are more engaged. So it's a very closely tied.
Yeah, I like that.
Performance, manage it. And I like that because it does incorporate our class.
Yeah, perfect.
Because I think we're required to do that.
Good.
Okay. I'm writing a couple notes about what we need to know. So next meeting, have our annotations done for 3 sources each. Is that what we said, or 2?
3.
3.
And then some. If somebody has 4, do the 4th.
Okay.
And each section, so for example, Madison and I's section has to have at least 1 peer-reviewed. Is that correct?
Just
I think
they all have to be peer-reviewed, but you only have to reference 1 in the actual recommendation.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So basically, the other sources are just so we are learning about what's going on, what we're
so
talking.
that we can show that we did our research, essentially.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Do we want to add in more annotations for our non-scholarly stuff? Like, do we want to give her, this is the entire breadth of information we got, or do we just want to do scholarly?
For APA, I don't think you can annotate a non-scholarly source.
Okay.
If I'm correct. I don't think, because I don't think that works on annotation or something, because it's not up to the standards of an annotated bib or something, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But maybe that's something we ask her, because that's
That way
easy to do.
Annotations together. We know everything we need.
Yeah, or at least should we just put like the reference like the APA citation of them or something?
I've never
I don't
heard
think-
that you couldn't do that for APA. I've always cite and reference the information that I have.
Yeah, I'm saying we don't need to create a paragraph explaining the.
Yeah, I got you.
I think we should just maybe just cite them.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Just so that we can say this is where we got our information. And
Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in
Oh, yeah, we should definitely do that. It's not going to hurt to do that for sure. It's better to be
having more information on us.
cover or tail than not. So.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. Also, I said conceptualize final recommendation and be ready to put it in PowerPoint. I'm going to create a Google Doc for the annotated bib and create a Google PowerPoint for the next meeting to create our PowerPoint.
When's the next assignment due? Or do we have another submission or something due? Hold on.
Just our next meeting and then the final project.
do we know when the next meeting needs to be?
I can look.
I'm looking right now.
November 28th to December 24th or 4th.
24th. Wow.
That's a lot of time. So the week after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and I'll make a doodle again and send that out with all the notes.
I'm showing in the. Oh, is this our third meeting video right
Yeah.
now?
And she also updated the daily schedule if you have the old one. I don't know if that's changed or not, but
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I don't know where that is. Okay.
I looked at the one she posted the other day and nothing's changed.
yeah, it was just the mediation project, I think.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, it says schedule group meeting Monday, November 21st. Okay, so we have to have the meeting date by the 21st and the meetings between the 28th and the 4th.
Okay.
So I'll shoot an email out tomorrow with the notes and another doodle poll.
And hopefully if there's 2 days we can meet, let's pick the earlier one. That way, if we need more time, we have more time.
That's a great idea. I
Hey
will.
guys, and I'm good anytime, so just let me know. I can be flexible. Okay.
Well, if you want to just, okay, it's.
I mean, I could go in there and mark everything green if you want, or whatever that I can do it. But I'm just, you guys just tell me when you can do it, and I'll make it happen.
Okay, I'll pick 2 days and just let y'all know, and we'll meet the first one and see if we need to meet the second one or not.
Okay, sweet. All right, so before the next meeting, we need to annotate our. Okay.
And then have your information for your PowerPoint ready to plug in.
Okay. Cool. That will work. Awesome.
Everyone happy?
Yes,
Happy.
ma'am.
All right, I will talk to y'all soon.
Okay. Y'all have a good week.
You too.
Recording.
Bye.